This is Vishal Kapoor, your friend in real estate. And today I have my friend Marie Grimme from Wealth Financial Group. And today we're going to talk about some tips for first-time home buyers. Thank you, Marie, for coming over here, and really appreciate that you took your valuable time to provide some tips.
Thank you, Vishal, for having me. It's an honor to be here, and I'm excited to be able to share on some great information.
That's fantastic. Well, Marie, my first question is, the market is challenging, and a lot of first-time home buyers, they're asking my question that how they can get to the house faster.
Okay, so that's a great question, and definitely a concern for many out there is how to avoid having to wait many years to save up for a down payment. So there is a lot of government programs out there that allow you to get into the home a lot faster as opposed to having to save.
Oh, so means you saying that don't save for down payment because there's some program available which they can provide some assistance. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Because most of the time as a realtor and even the mortgage agent telling them to save for down payment, and that's the main concern. So can you tell me more about these first-time home buyer program?
I sure can. So the problem with waiting to save for a down payment is that you're prolonging the process of getting into the home quicker. Now, while prolonging that process, the prices of real estate is going up as we have experienced in the last few months.
Tell me about it.
Also, it is crazy. And also, by the time you have saved to reach that goal of, let's say, a 5% down payment of $30,000, the prices have increased yet again. So it's actually not doing you any justice by saving. It's just prolonging the process of getting into that home.
Oh, that's true. So how these home buyer program can help them? What type of these home buyer programs and how they can access it?
Okay, great. So a lot of people know they have an RSP room limit. Now what they are unaware of is that even if they don't contribute to the RSPs, they are still able to withdraw out of the RSP room limit.
Oh, that's interesting. Because people look into it because I have to save somewhere and I have to put in RSP to get the tax benefit. But now you're telling that even I didn't contribute it, still I have a room to withdraw from that. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. So people are misinformed because they do think that they need to contribute into RSPs in order to be able to pull out any kind of loan or access that. But in fact, they're not. So each year the government allows you 18% of your income that you contribute into an RSP. And if you don't contribute, that room limit is still sitting there ready for you to be able to access to use for your first home.
Well, that's fantastic, and that could be good news for first-time home buyers who are not aware of. Beside that, with the down payment, what are the other challenges which you finding with first-time home buyers are?
Okay, so great question. So when working with first-time home buyers, I find the big concern would definitely be the down payment, but as well as the credit. The credit plays a big factor when purchasing a home because no bank is going to lend you money if you have bad credit.
Absolutely. The saying is that if you have money, you can have money. But if you don't have money, it's hard. Yes. But now you're telling me you and I don't have money. I can access some money.
Yes.
And also if I have a bad credit, there are ways to correct it.
Absolutely. So a lot of people are trying to tackle all these things by themselves, and they don't know which way or which road to take, and they don't have the tools necessarily to get to that. So as a financial planner, that is my job, to sit with my clients and put a full financial plan in perspective for them. And with being partnered with 150 different companies in the financial industry, I'm actually able to put a plan that's going to suit my clients' needs.
Fantastic. That's absolutely great. One more question I have, and the one question has always come out, like in the people, because I deal with a lot of people who immigrating over here, and they used to own the house back home, and also sometime people over here who got separated, who used to their own house, but now they don't have their house. Can they qualify for first-time homebuyer?
That's a great question, and if you haven't previously owned a home for 4 years, you can qualify for the first-time homebuyer program.
Oh, that's interesting. So that's great. So means if I used to own a home, but I sold it got separated or whatever it is, but from continuously from last 4 years, if I didn't own any property, I able to get into first-time homebuyer program.
Yes, you absolutely can.
And what about like if I inherited the property?
If you inherited the property.
Right. So for example, like my dad passed on his will the house to me, and that I didn't purchase it, I got inherited, but now I want to buy the first home of my own. Can I qualify first time home buyer?
Yes, you can. If you inherited a lump sum of money, is that what you're talking?
No, I inherited the property.
Oh, you inherited the property.
Yeah.
And now you're wanting to know if you can still use the first-time home buyer program to purchase another property?
Right.
No, you would not be able to, because if you own the home, then you
because
wouldn't
you have the
access.
ownership.
Right, you're the owner of the home still.
Fantastic. Sorry I threw you out on
That's
this
okay, no
question
problem.
over here, but really appreciate that, what you're doing over here, and it's really, it will be helpful. And if it did helpful to you, please like and subscribe our channel on YouTube and also on Facebook. And if you have any other question, you can reach out to Marie Grimme. Marie, where they can reach out to you?
Sure, so you can contact me at any time. You can call my cell phone, 519-588-0249. And if you don't get a hold of me there, you can always leave me an email at mariegrimme@hotmail.com, or you can contact my great friend Vishal here, and he will give you all the information.
Absolutely. Like any information you need, I'm here to provide you, and that's why I partner with these people who provide the world-class experience to my clients. And that's why I'm here to hear from Marie Grimme, and she even educated me today a lot of new stuff. So really exciting. Keep on watching, and see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.